Hey, it's Momby. Okay, I've been working on my cardboard dollhouse, and that is 1/12 scale. But as my name says, I like Barbie. um, I'm currently redoing my dollhouse by 1/6 scale, and it's nothing more than a shelving system. And it needs a lot of work. I recently repainted the walls in here. Hi, Bella. I repainted the walls. They used to be white, but I just couldn't handle all the white. So I made them all a tan. You'll notice I've got a big ass television back there. That's actually my Kindle. And I have it set up so that this slides out and my Kindle is on there, and then it slides back in to that little cutout that's in the wall above the fireplace. And then for now I just have a crappy backdrop. That is my mini-me. That is Meadow. And we've even done our dogs in miniature. So there's Sky and Bella. I've got some plants made out of paper. That's a spider plant I did a long time ago. All of this up here, all the stonework is done with egg carton. And the fireplace, actually, this piece pops out. And I've got, that's not very pretty from the back, but it's just all little metal pieces that I pieced together and put fairy lights behind there. I have made, this is only a small portion of the books that I have made. I actually have a library that I've done up that I used to use for my doll stories. And I've got probably at least 4 shelves with just as many books on them. I've got books everywhere, all kinds of mini books. It's kind of an obsession of mine. There's Meadow's desk. This was an experiment. I made a sliding barn door for the hallway that doesn't really go anywhere. But it's meant to look like it does. I actually used little bobbins for the wheels, and the track is all done in wood, craft wood. Down below, this used to be the master bedroom, but I'm turning it into a space for my wizard, Zeticus. And I don't know if you've seen my videos where I've done the miniature scrolls. If so, then you're familiar with this cabinet that I repurposed, that I got at a thrift store years and years and years ago. But over here, I've got horses shoved in here too, because I made a little saddle, because of course I got thrift store horses and they had no saddles, so that was another project of mine. I've got all those pictures on my Instagram. And then over here we go around the corner. This is the crap show that is currently my doll kitchen. I made all these little cabinets, and they do open. I got the patterns from Simply Stella TV. Love her work. But as of yet, I don't have a countertop. Got a cream cheese container that will eventually become a sink. And I haven't decided whether or not I want to paint the walls in here because they are currently white also, and I know white shows up good in photos, but it's not my thing. I really don't like white walls. So I'm thinking on that one. And I'm gonna end up having to replace this because I made the hood with, did I use cork or cereal? But I don't remember. It was quite a while ago I did that. But I glued it onto the wall, and I don't know that I'm gonna want the stove in that position, so if I move it, that means I have to replace the back wall, but it's just cheapo foam board. Made a little window seat. This table is really cool. It's a kit that I bought, and I'm sorry, but I do not remember who I bought the kit from. But it's got these cool little corner chairs, and everything fits underneath the table. Although I will say, once you get your paint on there and your sealant, it's a pretty tight fit. So I don't know that I would buy this set again just for that reason. The rug is just crocheted yarn that I spiraled onto a piece of felt. The floors in here are pretty generic. It's all wood grain contact paper from Dollar Tree. The refrigerator is from a random kitchen set, as is the microwave. I just kind of ripped it off the top or cut it with my Dremel. I don't remember. Same thing. All the actual appliances are just, you know, from the plastic ones that you buy and everybody spray paints, everybody redoes. But that will, someday, I will get the kitchen finished. Sorry, the lighting's not the best, but if I turn on the overhead, it's going to look really funky. And then down here, we'll hop down on the floor. This is the room that my daughter's mini-me's share. I've got my oldest there on her phone, and my youngest, who just had a birthday, and her guinea pigs, although we haven't repainted the guinea pigs yet. That's a really nice Schleich set that has a little hide and all the little extras, because if you have guinea pigs, you know they need all kinds of extras. I'm surprised they didn't make little plastic poop, because they're, oh my god, yeah, they're messy little creatures. But we recently added the guinea pigs to the family. Again, their bedroom walls are white, but they love the white. And I'm thinking if I redo the kitchen, no, the kitchen will be fine. I need to do a window treatment on here, but you'll notice they just have a big white wall over here, and I'm thinking if we go back over to Zed's room here, try not to make you nauseous, I have big built-ins. If you can see behind the horses there's all kinds of shelves. So there are shelves built in there. And behind this horse, there's a window seat. So I'm thinking, since this is going to be a medieval style room, I will take this wall out with the window seat, and I will put it in to the girls' bedroom, and I will put it on this wall, and then they can have the window seat and all the storage for all their little tiny doll shoes and things. And again, I've just got down below, I've got random vehicles stashed down there, but it's just, you don't need a fancy dollhouse. I mean, I've got all kinds of room boxes that I've made. There's a hospital room. There's the library, but they're all those, the hidden doll rooms that Toya does on my Froggy stuff. I've got several of those done up, so I can just pull this thing out, set up all the furniture, the million books that are in the library. Yeah, I've just got random rooms set up. Oh, and I like to repaint Barbie vehicles. So I've got up there, I did the Star Traveler. That's still a work in progress also, but that's had a new paint job. I've done seat covers. I've done some remodeling on the inside, so one of these days I will pull that down and I will show you guys that. In fact, I should do that in the fall when it's not so hot. I'll just take it all outside and then you guys can peek in that. And then this, oh geez, yeah, this is, I was working on an outdoor scene, and then when I started working on Hamish's little cottage, it just kind of became a catch-all. But I was working on making some little tree stumps and logs and things. I've got all those. So eventually this will be a forest scene, and I think when I finish Hamish's house, never mind the brave mama bear there and a couple Chewbacca's hanging out on the window ledge. But when Hamish's cottage is done, I think I'm going to put it in here if it's short enough, which I believe it will be. And then I'll take some pictures and kind of do a little an outdoor scene around it. But yeah, I mean, you don't need to go out and buy a pre-made dollhouse. In fact, a lot of times it sucks because you end up just redoing everything. So sometimes where it's at is just some plastic shelving. And oh yeah, ignore the lights that are, I ripped them out of here because I'm going to redo the lights on the ceiling, but I have it rigged up so that I just come here and I hit this button, and like I said, ignore those. But normally, ooh, don't know why it's purple, but I have LEDs strung up on the ceilings. So just with a touch of a button, I can turn the lights on, which is pretty neat. Can change the colors, play around with that. But yeah, that's just a little peek into my 1/6 projects that I've got going on. Still a lot of work to redo. I've redone this house so many times it's not even funny. But I think I finally have the living room where I like it. The sofa is just random scraps of wood blocks and like craft wood and dollar store Jenga pieces and just thrown together. But why buy it when you can make it, right? Anyway, that answers the question. Do I still work in 1/6 scale? Yes, I definitely do. I've just been kind of obsessed with the whole 1/12 cottage, and it's just a new experiment for me. So I will get back to this main dollhouse eventually. So that's it. I just wanted to pop in and show you guys the rest of my madness.